Okay, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. Okay, so first off, my apologies for being gone for a while. As you know, some of you guys know on my Twitter, there's been a lot going on in my life. So moving forward, right? One step in front of the other, moving into a positive direction. And change is sometimes good. But let's get into crypto. The first thing I want to do is I kind of want to go over. You guys know I usually don't do this, but we're gonna go over a couple of things here. We're gonna talk about the prices real quick. We're gonna talk about this supposedly Bitcoin ETF, and then we're gonna talk about Holo and Holochain's roadmaps. Right, we're going to see how they parallel with how they are parallel with each other, and also compare and contrast what's been going on within the Holo and Holochain network. Okay, so as you guys know, Bitcoin's kind of been like dry lately. Within the last month or so, it's been kind of like just ranging around 26,000. Obviously, we were at around 31,000 before, and it went down a bit. Obviously, the Bitcoin ETF and change. We're going to talk about that in a second, but let's get on with a lot of these other projects here. We know that Bitcoin, I believe Coinbase today said that they're going to start, not today, but Coinbase is going to start using the Lightning Network, which makes sense. I mean, duh. And then Ethereum. What the hell going on? Okay, sorry about that. Ethereum has been doing okay. Obviously, you guys know that the hot token runs off of Ethereum. We'll talk about that a little bit later as well. There we go. We have the normal stable coins here. Tether, BNB, USD coin, USDC. It's amazing that USDC coin came in so much later, but look how it is above a lot of these other stable coins that came out later. And obviously, you guys know the connections there. I am almost 100% positive. I'm over here in the United States. When I want to transfer my crypto into my bank account, I actually you have to actually transfer it over to USDC coin and then cash out. Like it's very interesting. I don't know what they're using for remittances in the background, but obviously there's a lot going on there, and this all is going to be affected as well if there's a Bitcoin ETF coming up. XRP is XRP. They're going to be making their moves, obviously, with the latest judge in the minor, I guess you can call it a minor win. Actually, it's a major win, but I mean, it's only the beginning, or maybe it's the end. Gary Gensler just had his thing with the Senate. I really didn't listen to it all that much. He really didn't have much to say. Everything was compared like to AI and stuff like that. They were talking about different things, but I don't really like sound bites. I'll listen to the other one. The next one, I believe he's going to the Senate, if I'm not mistaken, or the representatives. I'm not quite sure. I think it's the representatives that he'll be speaking with, and he should have a tougher time there. Dogecoin. Excuse me, I skipped Cardano. XRP is going to do well. Like I always stated before to you guys, a lot of these coins that's at the top, I mean, whether I agree with their technology or not, whether I think they're the best thing since sliced bread or not, the reality of it is that they're top rated for a reason. They have connections. They have a community. They have organizations backed behind them. And yeah, so first movers advantage, right? That's what they're looking for. And I think first movers advantage have it makes for a very strong a business model. It really does. Dogecoin, there's a lot going on behind Dogecoin. I'm not going to get into what's his face, the guy that who owns X now. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I'm not even going to touch that. Solana, I still don't understand the love affair with Solana. It's been breaking down for, I don't know, like forever. And people are still behind it. Like, they're really, really behind it. So I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is. Tron, I don't understand. I just don't. I don't do enough research with Tron. As you guys can see here, like, it has jumped up. I forgot there was some news, and I have been paying attention to the news, you guys. I just read so much news, like it passes by like a film, you know, it just. So I'm always reading these news, and I know for a fact, especially Toncoin, Tron, a couple other ones. I believe they just had a what do they call those things? A pair, right? Something was paired to them. So, and then they were in the news and stuff like that. So, Toncoin got up to 11. I don't know how much higher it'll go, but we'll see. I know a lot of people, they've made a lot of money off of different coins and tokens. So, this isn't a video to talk about, you know, whether it's good or bad to make money off of these coins and tokens, or if they're trash, or if the technology is trash. I'm just here to give you guys just an update of exactly what's going on here. The DAI is DAI. It's just another stable coin. You know, I really find interesting Polkadot and Polygon. I know that Polygon has a lot of stuff going on in the background. It just really does. And then the same thing with Litecoin. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. A lot of people don't know this, but I think that Litecoin personally is going to be huge in the Asia region. So I think a lot of the popular ones, the top ones, are going to be very popular in the region. Now, when that happens, I don't know, but I tell you what, if we get an avalanche of excellent news of everything, first off, we already know that a lot of good stuff is going to be happening next year. If everything kind of sort of happens at the same time, look, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys know this, but holy shit, things are going to get very serious. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to cover out all these. I'm moving a little bit slow, but you know, you got Shiba Inu. It's doing its thing. I think that Shiba is going to be popular. It just is. I mean, it has such a huge backing. Wrapped Bitcoin, I don't want to talk about anything wrapped. Bitcoin Cash, I don't understand. I don't understand why people even buy that. But said Leo, Stellar, that Stellar is going to be interesting. The same thing with XRP. I always feel like there's like a gold and a silver competition type thing going on. I think the XRP is gold, Stellar is silver. I think Stellar may have a part in the market, and let me explain why. Because obviously, you know, XRP and Ripple, you know, they're part of the U.S. There's going to be a lot of countries and organizations, and we already see it forming, which leads me into my next point that I was about to say. We already see it forming with all of these other countries, and they're wanting something different. They're wanting something outside of the U.S. They don't want to support the U.S. And you know, they are looking for different options as far as remittances. So I can see Stellar actually being like the silver to XRP and Ripple's gold. We'll see how that works out in the future. Obviously, Avalanche, Chainlink, True USD, Monero. I think that Monero is going to have a few issues and problems. Same thing with a lot of these privacy coins. But we'll see. They may get popular. They may move forward. I mean, it's number 24, so it's not doing half bad, right? Binance USD. If you guys noticed that Binance USD, wait. Oh, that's the BNB token. Excuse me. Yeah. So Binance USD, I believe, was up there, but we're having a lot of issues, especially over here in America. Binance US is kind of like the CEO is, you know, quitting. I don't think that's major news. They do that all the time. Move forward, with life. They go in, make their money, do their thing, and then move forward. But there's a lot of scrutiny in the U.S. with Binance US. But there's just a lot of scrutiny between Binance US and Binance in the first place. So it's understandable. Not that I agree with it, but it's understandable why the price, why this stable coin will be way down here and not up there. BNB, by the way, is going to be doing very well in the next. It's going to be crazy. All right, I'm going to stop right there because I can keep going on and on and on. Obviously, I'm not a huge hetero hash graph fan, but the reality of it is they have connections. It just is what it is. We're going to talk about community and actually developing a solid organization to move forward, right? It's going to be very interesting. What happened here with VeChain? I'm going to have to look that up. That's a pretty good spike there. Optimism. I'm not even going to go with the dad jokes right now. All right. So, moving on. It says, the Daily Hodl says 150 billion? Billion is coming to market once BlackRock BTC ETF gets approved, predicts Bloomberg analyst. Now, this is, I don't know why people think that this is like big, huge news, like, analyst, Bloomberg analyst, he's basically spitting out common sense. I mean, I'm just saying, it's probably even more, to be honest with you. It says analysts around 150 billion, says around 150 billion capital could flow into Bitcoin market within a year or two, if BlackRock's BTC spot exchange traded fund gets approved. What does he mean by within a year or two? First off, the halving is already coming within the next half a year. So within the next year or two, like really, like what are you really saying? And even like there's going to be a whole lot more than 150 billion worth going in there. So, but the reason why I wanted to talk about this was simply because there's a lot. If you guys ever see in the fall, now over here in Florida, we only have summer and fall. That's it. And we have winter. I call it winter. Other people call it fall. But anyway, so in the northern part of in the states, there are a bunch of leaves. They fall. You get them together. And then everybody, the most fun thing when I was a kid, now I never lived up north, but I have been in that atmosphere. When I was a kid, I used to just love to run and just kick the leaves and just watch them go all over the place, right? I was a little kid. Not going to lie, probably still do that now. Make me a little happy. But it's just a very fun thing to do. What I'm seeing here is somebody has kicked the leaves. Somebody has kicked the crypto leaves, and there's a lot going on with this whole Bitcoin ETF thing. We have ARK Invest, we have Grayscale, we have obviously BlackRock. Look, it's not just BlackRock trying to get in on this, and then Gary Gensler is having an extremely hard time. I don't know. I got to find out when he talks today. But he's having an extremely hard time understanding. And I've said this before. I told everyone, I don't think he's going to make it through the year. I really don't. I don't. Sorry about that. I really don't think he's going to make it through the year. I think he's going to be either excused, he's going to resign, or he's going to be fired. One of the two. But definitely in the next 2 years he's not going to be there, and I personally believe he's not going to be there after the crazy I don't know, after his crazy moves over the summer. I just feel like it's over for him. It just really is. So But this Bloomberg analyst is correct. There's going to be a whole lot of money going into the Bitcoin market once the ETF comes about, and it's going to get crazy. And while I know a lot of people, especially you Holochain fans and Holo fans out there, I know that you really don't care about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, but I'm going to tell you this because it is the truth. You should care because you want to be able to create a stable foundation for your income and your energy. I don't even want to talk. I made this whole entire video of how we use our energy, how we can equate energy to actually income. Obviously, I made a video. This was about a year ago. It's still on my channel. You can look it up if you need to. But my point is that you're gonna need to protect yourself. And right now, whether we like it or not, Holochain in the Holo ecosystem, you're not gonna be able to protect your income, your energy, your savings. You can't. There has to be something else out there. And right now, the best thing out there, in my humble opinion, is Bitcoin. And it also, I believe it's a better investment. Now, do I think it's a better possible investment than the Holo tokens? No, I think there's a more as far as a possibility of creating life-changing wealth for ourselves. I do believe that HOT and a couple of other tokens can do it for you. Just to, we got to get out of the rat race. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get out of that rat race myself. So, let's see here. It says if you have a BlackRock ETF, that's prime time. It's not even just BlackRock. It's going to be all of them. Okay, let's get into Holo. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I take a look at Holo's roadmap and find out exactly where we're at right now? So right now we have hosting payments. We're past hosting payments in alpha. If many of you guys know that I do have a Holo port. It has been accruing. I have 20,000 Holo fuel. I can confidently and safely say that in the United States of America because it means nothing. So I've accumulated 20,000 Holo fuel, which is really cool. I did miss a month, but I had a lot of it was very, very nasty, stormy weather. And for some strange reason, my Holo port kept turning off. I don't know what that was about. Maybe they've got it fixed because it's been great. Even through storms, it's been great. Yeah. So right now, they're doing the hot Holo fuel reserve. I guess they're working on that and change source change persistence. And then obviously Holochain beta has already started, so we can pretty safely say that we're around almost to this hot Holo fuel reserve type thing. It's going to be very interesting to find out exactly how the hot Holo fuel reserve is going to work. We have so many questions, so many questions, and I don't know. I still don't have the answers. I really don't, you guys. And that's just I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to use my protractor to really map out everything, but unfortunately, I have not been able to figure it out. I know what the intentions are with Holo fuel, and that hot reserve is going to be very interesting, very, very interesting because it does play a part in how. What's the word? The Jiminy Crickets. What is it? It does play a part in how much. What was it? It does play a part in the. I'm losing my train of thought here, you guys. Not train of thought, but the words. Supply. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word supply. It's going to affect the supply of hot token, of the hot token. And then also, you know, there are other use cases. So interesting enough, I was on Twitter and and I Atasim had shared I don't know, something about Synergy. I guess Synergy is another project working on Holochain. I have yet to do any research on Synergy, but they're saying that, hey, you know, we're gonna have these tokens and you can purchase them, pre-purchase them using hot and Ethereum, which is great news for hot, because if other projects, and this is what I said this a long time ago, if other projects get in on actually using hot as a conversion to move to other parts of the market within the crypto space, hot is going to do very well. Holo Fuel, I think, is going to do very well for the simple fact that it's going to be a utility token. Obviously, I've already talked, and I don't want to beat that dead horse about Holo Fuel and hot. We still have some questions on how all of that is going to relate, but hey, it is what it is. So the next step, I guess, here is intelligent routing. That's going to be interesting. KYC and reserve beta ready. And then hosting full feature. So that's, once we get here, man, listen, it's going to be interesting. And then they're going to have the full feature beta. I think that once they get to hosting full feature, we as in those who have Holo ports will be able to go into our account and start making some proper changes, right? All right, let's go ahead and move forward to Holochain. So Holochain, we all know, is in beta right now. Oh, by the way, it's not Holo is not in beta. I just want to give you guys a heads up. It is not in beta yet. So Holo Fuel full feature, the hosting full feature, and then the Holo Fuel full feature. Obviously, those go hand in hand. It's going to be very interesting what happens to the price of many things, even Holo Fuel, as it starts to be used and is adopted. All right, Holochain, the Holochain roadmap. Man, we have come a long way, right? You guys remember when we were like way up here, stable sharding? What were we? We were like way up here, and now look what has happened. Now, granted, it's been slower than what a lot of people would have wanted, especially those who are into hot or the hot token for the money, right? We all want to make money. We all want to get ourselves out of the rat race, which would be wonderful. But unfortunately, this, you know, you can't rush technology. It has to be done right, but it does not have to be perfect. And that is something that a lot of people may disagree with me on. I don't think that projects need to be perfect to be successful. I think they need to know how to operate and be able to adjust not only to problems, but be able to properly communicate with the community of exactly what's going on. And personally, I think that the Holo organization have failed in their communication. I think they have a lack of communication. Your main communication cannot be on X. And if you're like, I don't know. I see Holo and Holochain as like this gigantic organization that will be gigantic organization, and they even now I think that they have some kind of pull in the crypto space or acknowledgement, but it's like, why do they continue to not want to show their faces and actually talk? It's like it's whether it's an AMA or whatever it is, it's like, yo, are you going to say something? And obviously everybody's not perfect. While I disagree, you guys know, Charles Hoskinson, while I disagree with his method of madness, I do appreciate him coming on and actually saying something and actually talking about his philosophy, his goals behind his thoughts behind certain matters. And I think that's what makes you more human, right? You I don't want to get into that. I was going to go into this whole thing, but I think I've been doing well keeping up and not straying off the path of being distracted. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Hey, look, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week and weekend. I know it's been a while since I've been making videos. I'm glad that I was able to go over some of these things. I want to tell you guys, hey, as I always say, please, 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 please do your own research. Do your own research. Dag nabbit, do your own research. And last but not least, above all else, it's getting crazy out there. My sympathies go out to those who were part of that earthquake that killed hundreds of people recently. My thoughts go out to them. You guys, please, whatever you can, just stay safe out there, okay? Life is precious and we need to respect it. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Take it easy. Until next time.